Cowboy fans. This is Black Star Sports TV coming with you, man. We gotta talk. Man, the Cowboys finally came up and fired their defensive coordinator. Mike Nolan is gone. Yes, he is gone, baby. He gone. I'm glad. Finally, man. It took them long enough, man. They always take too long to get rid of the right people, man. All the time. I don't know what Jerry Jones be doing. Also, Tom Sula, the defensive line coach, he's gone as well. So them guys is out of there. Both of those guys was recommended by Mike McCarthy, right? Okay, so now they're going to interview Joe Witt Jr. Now Joe Witt is also being pushed by Mike McCarthy. He's a former coaching assistant with Mike McCarthy in Green Bay. From 2008 to 18, he was on the staff. He was moved to cornerback coach, and then he became the passing game coordinator there. So far, he's never been a defensive head coach. Not head coach, but defensive coach. But he's recommending this guy. This is that buddy thing. As we can plainly see, that didn't work out before. I don't expect that to work out again. So I'm not really rooting for this guy to get the job. My recommendations and the two guys that I put at the very top, and they are must-gets. They are must-gets. I repeat to you, they are must-gets. My man in the middle, former head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, Wade Phillips. Wade Phillips is the son of Bum Phillips, legendary football coach of the Houston Oilers, right? He's been in coaching since he was, coming up. He was always bred to be a coach. You understand? This man has one of the best track records as a defensive coordinator in the league, bar none. I would be fair to compare him to anyone. Everywhere he goes, his defense is improved. They always ranked from the mid-tier on to the upper echelon of the NFL. And he's been consistently there every year. He'd be awesome for us to get at this point in time. I think he would absolutely turn around the careers of Jalen Smith and Vander Esch, those talented linebackers that we have. The scheme that we was trying to run under Mike Nolan was not the right one. We are not a 3-4 defense. We need a 4-3 coach. This guy here can implement that change for us. Well, not so much change, but make defense make sense to our defensive players again. He's the guy. If not him, the great Marvin Lewis. And I say great Marvin Lewis because he's a great teacher. And that's what we need, because we don't need those guys running around looking like they lost, don't know where they're going, don't know where they're lining up at, thinking, I got him, no, you got him, who got him? And y'all standing in the field and the guy's 15 yards down the field heading to the end zone. Y'all still trying to figure out who got him. We don't need that, man. We don't need guys out there that can't keep contained or know who's supposed to have contained. I don't even want to think about it no more. The absolute worst defenses I've ever seen in my life was on the Cowboys this year. That being said, it's not going to take much to improve us. That's the good news, unfortunately. But I want the best. And these two guys are the best. They're the best in anything that's out there that we could acquire at this time. I could be hard-pressed to think of anybody who's employed that would be better than these guys. Marvin Lewis was the coordinator of the Baltimore Ravens in 2000 when they won the Super Bowl. He was the guy that was the defensive coordinator in that defense, when Ray Lewis and those guys beat the Giants. He later on went to Cincinnati. Unfortunately for him, he worked for an owner who did not like to spend money on his team. For one reason, he was able to keep his job for a good long tenure, which is rare nowadays. But the backside of it was this guy didn't want to spend money on the great talent that they needed to keep the defense a certain way. But despite all of that, the defenses were always decent. Cincinnati defense was respectable, and that was all because of Marvin Lewis. And like I say, the teaching aspect of coaching cannot be understated, and we need that more than anything, because I think that in itself, because we have the talent, we've got the talent. We just need somebody that take this talent together and hone it into a cohesive unit that can go out and be consistently execute at a higher level. And this is the man that can get it done. One of these guys must get this job. If they hire anybody other than these two guys, it's going to be like I say, we're stuck in a rock and a hard place, because it's not going to take much to improve. But just imagine if we had a solid defense this year. We would have been in the playoffs this year. We would have won the division. We'd still be doing damage because we have an offense. As bad as the offensive line was bad this year, we still would have been competitive. Even without Dak Prescott, we would still been competitive. But we'll get Dak back next year. The old line will improve. They will get healthy again. We'll get a reset, right? Now let's put this defense in there. Let's move forward because Dak is growing as a quarterback. The offense, the passing game is, ranked number 1 the last 2 years, man. It's been consistent. So we got that going on. We get Zeke cranked up, man. Get the offensive line improved a little bit. Bring in a little bit more defensive talent. Hey, this could be what we need, guys. So that's all I got right now. I'm Black Star Sports TV, and I'm out.
Are you ready to take your striking game to the next level? Then you've got to get the Focus Ball. Dramatically improved footwork, timing, reflex, hand-eye coordination, head movement, and striking IQ. Lightweight and extremely portable, so you can train every time, everywhere with the Focus Ball.